What's the date today? 26. So what do we got? 5 days. Man, this is going right into the end of the month. Be a few days shy. Step back on SPY. I want to see something. What kind of macro levels we have here? Let's expand this. There we go. New weekly. Yeah, it shot up here. That's a test. I mean, you can see what happened, right? Whoop, nope. Let's go back the other way. Right down through the daily range. It didn't gap all the way down through it, but boy, it opened up right in it instead of above it. Shot right down through. And really was just bouncing off the 4-hour Laplace distribution ranges. Got, I mean, a little caught up right here at the weekly S1 green dotted line, but then wham, right before close, really slams right through it. So where is the S3? 393. This thing keeps stumping out. We could see some numbers down here under 400 for sure. Around 410 is the weekly S2, S3. There's the monthly. Is that the monthly S1? No, it's the monthly S2. Yes. Yeah, and I would imagine if price action really dumps out, at least by the end of the month, it's not going to get below this area. That'll be a strong area. Number one, because the weekly down here at 393. I mean, it's very hardly ever happened. Some assets probably never. That in a whole week you get outside the entirety of it, of that entire range of all the three resistances or three supports. Very rare. Another great thing. Especially that's why the monthly especially and the weekly, right? You start hitting those levels and that's another reason why people buy tops and sell bottoms. Silly, because they don't know. They have no clue about any of this, which is fine. Which is fine. They are sacrificial lambs for the profit takers. Somebody's got to do it. So this thing, well, I'll tell you what. And this happens a lot. Happens all the time, right? You get these moves, rejects off the 95.4, and definitely mean reverts, right? Not the price itself, the returns, right? The returns are what is mean reverting. So price action follows them though, and boom, you're seeing it, and that's where we're at right now. Right? That white dotted line right there. That is the mean of this projection. Went up, tested the 95.4 Laplace, whoop, right back down to the mean. You get down below that mean, and this thing's going to want to go down and test the bottom side of this 68.3. back down there under 35. Wouldn't surprise me at all. They are just flossing people right now. People are getting wrecked, trying to get in positions. Made a comment in our private chat earlier today that that's the main problem with, our target audience, the people we want to get this information to. 99% of them don't even want to trade. They just want signals. That's all. They just want signals. They want to get in long-term positions and know that they're going to be comfortable making some money. We definitely don't do that. And so now we're left with the other 1%, and 99.9% of that other 1% uses traditional TA, and they drink heavily of the Kool-Aid of that cult. So that's what we're dealing with. That's why it'll never be something big, which is fantastic. There's not enough room. You only fit so many great white sharks in a freaking pool at one time. Can't have everybody knowing this stuff. We don't want everybody knowing it. We're just here. We linger, right? We linger. And people drift in, which is great. Which is fantastic. So does it move down below the mean here? I'm about to find out. You can also see, so let me get a measurement. Oh wait, first I can literally, boop, just turn that back on. Okay. To see. 41. You can see both times, right? Both times. Rejection. It's rolling over again. You come back here. Let's take a peek. No, I don't want that. I want this. Didn't quite make it, right? Didn't quite get there. But then what happened? Look at that perfect bounce right off the top side of the 68.3. Right? That's why I was on this projection for a long time. Look, you can see, even the recent, the low that we had down here, whatever it was, 33.1 or something like that, I think. Nice bounce right off the mean. Now it's just hovering in here. You can see, got some nice bounces off the top side of the 68.3. Finally broke through, rejected off the bottom side, right here. So not only on this new projection, you're running up and banging off that 95.4. Look at the wick right here. The week after, rejected perfectly off the top side of the 68.3. Beautiful little tools. So anyway, we've got first standard deviation to the downside at 36.125 area. You have the 95.4 Laplace distribution at 33.675, second standard deviation 33.325. They're pretty tight right there. We're talking $350. Where the top side, pretty far apart, about $600. So yeah, they're pretty tight down here. Hey man, wouldn't shock me at all. See it down in that region, holding around 33. What's down there? Let's take a peek real quick. Let's put this back on a Bitcoin. Let's see. Zoom. Yep. Weekly. Weekly S3. Does Bitcoin step her down rest this week? Come down? Lot of volatility support down there, man. For sure. There's deviation levels down in that area. And the edge of the weekly price action volatility range. The entirety of it to the downside. First day, immediately. Actually, Tuesday, sorry. Second day of the week, boom, we just go down. Where'd we bounce from? Right at the weekly S1, right? This is probably going to continue. Let's see. That's brutal too, coming off that. That's why people like that get wrecked, right? You don't understand what's going on, and you're like, man, that's a super. That is a massive. That is a bullish, very bullish candle. And look at today. So that day yesterday, people if people got in positions anywhere along here, they're wrecked. That wick went so low. And I'm talking about the gamblers that highly leverage themselves and don't take profit. Man, they're done. They're toast. They got liquidated, and everybody else's stop losses got hit. Everybody else's stop losses got hit. Chances are they're not looking back over here at what was going on in all this price action. You know, they're up in here and they get way up here closing the day. They're putting that stop loss below all this data set mass here, right? And they got annihilated. Thinking that was gonna support price action. That's not the way it works. I mean, look at that daily candle today. Boom, it went negatively correlated, just exploded, dropped into trend, hitting the second standard error band right now. First standard error band. Ding ding. Negatively correlated expansion on entropy percentile coming out of nothing to hmm. Is there any divergence? There is not. No, 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 and no, no. No div on anything. Telling you though, we're hanging out down there, but we're down here in these lower confidence intervals on this log return Z score. This thing's gonna pop out of here at some point. We're gonna move again, probably back up there in high 40s. Let's see. Boy, pumped out an outlier on the 12-hour. No div. Yeah, hidden bear. Hidden bear for sure, especially rejecting off of the second standard deviation band. Stop up here. Higher high, lower high. Boom. Flush. No div on this 4-hour to come out of this. What's this 90-minute looking like? None there either. I mean, just a little bit. Maybe enough to come back up and test this reverse wave trend. A couple $100. Or no, hell, that's more than that. It's like 1,200. I don't know if that's going to happen. This whole drop on the 90-minute, there wasn't even an outlier on the log return Z score. These fishers are crossing up though. Second standard deviation band. Just wrote that down. Gonna find some. That's the thing about these bands. Now these things will right start to settle and they give great targets. Hmm. That was just a slow foot. I mean, god dang, man. I mean, you guys realize how easy of a trade that would have been to just stay in? It was like $2,500 drop. You could have got a good 2K of it. Easy. Easy 2K of it. And I mean, if you're trading with one Bitcoin, I mean, yeah, it's $2,000 and probably half of your intraday trading. I mean, see, one, two, two. Actually, you're only doing an 8-hour shift. It's pretty close. 3/4 of it or something. So that's good money. Make that in a day. Good stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. Little some strong bull div though on that 45 to get this little pop out of the hole we're getting right now and going in the end of the day. Did have a big outlier on the 45, right? Drove it right down in. all the way down into the 99% confidence interval, bouncing out of there. So yeah, this thing could bounce out of this hole going into the end of the day. Now, right? Because we're playing what? We want to know. I mean, this thing literally went up to the top side, went sideways, continually rejecting off of the 68.3 on the top side. That's like warning, 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 warning. As soon as pre-market opens up, you get this nice couple powerful candles. And if that's going to be your safety valve right there, you're waiting until that crosses the center of the weekly range. You get this doji right here. Where the doji close below? Close below the weekly. What's a doji telling you in the first place? Indecision. Pretty good idea though. Which way that indecision is going to be broke. Boom, you're in that trade. You're riding that sucker down. Probably taking profit at this monthly. So I mean, I mean that's easy, almost $1,500 right there, and that's playing the safe game. That's playing it safe. Crazy move down though. That's great. BTC behaving so badly. Sure, just crushing people left and right. Hmm. Let's see. Well, that was a slow slide on the 15. My goodness. Damn, Christmas. Pretty chart. Volatility's dropping off here. Literally. More than 50% too. Gotta watch that. Time is it? So, let candle in about 11 minutes. No, and no. Let's see here. Pull this up. Take a peek here. God, boy. We're rejecting off of that reverse Fisher too, man. I mean, look at that on the daily. All right. Got a little rejection right before yesterday's close. Pulled back. Made a drive up through it. Started pulling back again. That could have been a great, hey, warning. Price action yesterday rejected off of it. Made a hard push. Made that hard push to go up above it overnight, right? While SPY was sleeping. And then as soon as pre-market opened up, whoop, down we go. Yeah. Let me put this on the index. Let's see here. 2-day. Oof. Like 2 days ugly. That's coming off of that reverse wave trend rejection when we were back up there at whatever 43 there and that little push. Huh. We get a new 2-day today. Boy, that is just mm. What about the 3-day? Thursday for the 3-day. Huh. Well, the 2-day close is ugly. And we did get that 9 came down right here and rejected right off that 33, both turning down. Right, that 43K high, the little high we had right there, rejected off that 9 and 33 on the 3-day. 2-day, it was the wave trend. in the daily is that reverse fisher. Telling me, and you get trapped up below there, it's kind of a nightmare. Thing's powerful on that setting. Both these settings. It's not like we just put, right? Kick on the wave trend and the fisher on defaults. I mean, these are like, right? We figured out these settings. Man, they are just, they catch a lot of stuff. It's very powerful. We had some slave labor back in the day. Work it out. Let's see here. I'll tell you what, though, on this 3-day, boy, these volatility bands sure are getting tight. Yeah. Hey, they're tighter than they've been in a long time. Since before we even started moving up from 10K. All these other squeezes, not even close. I mean, these things we're definitely getting ready to get a big move. Which way? Up in the air. We don't care when we're trading low time frame. We do not care. We just don't. It's okay. Did we get a 5-day? Got a 5-day, huh? Let's see if the 99 length variance on the moving average holds on the 5-day again. Hmm. It's looking like dog doo doo. Uh-oh. Bilbo said, uh-oh. I'm telling you right now, we close this weekly candle below this Fisher. Look out below. We'll probably definitely go back down and test out that local low we just had down there or whatever. 33, 32, whatever it was. And that's right almost where this 99 length is now. There it was right there. Yeah, 33.1. This 99 length variance log moving average. That'll get some play big time. And right now, we are below. 600 bucks below the reverse Fisher on the weekly. You guys, you spreckens my Deutsch. You understand what I'm saying? What the issue is here? When we broke to it, when we broke through that reverse Fisher the last time, price action was at 8,400. And support. All right, first we got some nice support on the reverse wave trend. Then it's breaking down. Got to bounce off of it there. Bounce off of it there. Little relief. We're below it right now. Close this week below here. Hell, it's already below it. That's kind of like, that's your first warning. That's your first warning. Might have to come out of retirement for this one. Let's see. How much of that pulls up on the monthly? I don't think a lot. Yeah, just the reverse wave trend. God, boy, we've been rejecting off that 9 length variance log moving average. Look at that. We're barely hanging on one of those power means right now. Very interesting, though. Okay, enough doom and gloom, right? We don't care. We don't care about that macro stuff. Guys, there's head and shoulders everywhere on the macro, man. It's crazy. YouTube Jimmy coming to you live. So yeah, this daily though, by far very ugly. Just the way it went down, right? The way this thing has went down, just ugly, ugly daily candle. Especially, you reject off that reverse Fisher yesterday, climb through it overnight, just a little mellow stuff during the day, during the evening, right? Before SPY opened back up, pre-market slammed down. I've never seen a trade that was more recognizable ever. If you know, you got to understand the correlation between these markets and what's happening. And was not good. Pre-market was dumping. All right. 8:30. Look what time Bitcoin on the 15-minute chart started its dump. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. On the nose. Once it broke the center of that weekly range, no brainer. If you're being safe, my crazy ass would have probably been in the trade immediately after seeing all the rejections all day and then seeing SPY starting to dump out pre-market and that first 15-minute candle starting to move. I would have probably just got in the trade, chased it with a limit order, and hopefully got a quick little pullback. It's another thing you can do too. You don't have to mark it in. Position you feel is running away from you, chase it with limit orders. At some point, it'll back up a little bit and nab you. You can do the same with taking profit too. You don't always have to mark it. If you get scared, nervous, losing, you're gonna miss out on the trade or you're gonna miss out on the profit taken. Just be patient. Chase it with a couple limit orders. If it continues to run hard, that's when you mark it. Get the hell out. Price action's crazy. Some might say it's random. It's like running from a tornado. Let's see. Yeah, daily ugly. Goodness gracious. Gotta see. Problem is, there's no div building anywhere. And the weekly's just, boy, this is just so up in the air, though, to be honest. I mean, we need to have a powerful close into the day. This needs to get above that daily Fisher before the close. Let's see here. And that's the other thing, right? I mean, it especially don't close a daily candle below the weekly reverse Fisher. 38,920. I mean, we're talking almost 600. We need like $600 in price action here by the end of the day. Daily, yeah, I'm asking too much for the daily. God, can't close this daily below that weekly one though. That's ugly. And then get a back up above this daily. I'm telling you, you don't want to get trapped down here, rejecting and have this wave trend come back down and cross back down. That thing will just flush out. Got it flush here. I mean, I'm telling you, take us down. With all that doom and gloom comes, that price action looks actually bullish to me. I'm gonna be honest right now. I mean, it looks bullish. It's looking like it's preparing to take another leg up here at some point, like it loves to do. But at the same time, there's so many longs leverage right now. It's ridiculous. So a squeeze would probably be in the cards. Probably be in the cards. There's literally almost 43,000 Bitcoins long just on Bitfinex. Not even 1,800 shorted. So that's a pretty big imbalance there. That needs to be taken care of. It's been like that though since the damn run up from 10K. I mean, it's just been there's been a massive imbalance. And all these pullbacks, all these flush outs, everybody taking profits. Nobody got out. Everybody just sitting in their positions waiting for $1 million Bitcoin. Tell you what, if they were to run this price action down, and I'm talking like to 10K or something, there'd be so many people crying. It'd be horrible. It'd be horrible. All these people that you've seen these longs on different exchanges, they just continue to build, and they don't, a lot of them don't fall off when we do get these 50% pullbacks we've had. It's telling you right there, people are sitting in these positions, they're waiting, right? It's their YOLO play. They want to make big money. So, yeah, they were to drop this down that low, holy mercy, man. There'd be a lot of wrecked people that didn't. Why would you not take your profit? My God. It boggles the mind. Yes, it does. Let's see here. Looks like we're moving a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, this would be good to get this thing, like I said, back up here over 38.9. All right. Shoot back up here to this monthly. All right. That's the monthly S1. That'd be a good spot to come to. Oh, no, it's the S2. Sorry. No, it's the S1. Hush, son. What's she talk about? So that'd be a good area to close around. It would be above that weekly Fisher. Let's just see a little dip below that. Now let's use that as a point of ignition to, let's take this thing to like 200K. What do you say? Let's see Bitcoin up there.
Okay, we do it tonight.
What's
Next
good
4
for the
minutes.
goose is good for the gander. We'll be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. We're back on our regular time at least. That's good. I just got to remember what time it is. When you live out here in the country like I am now, it's like people are, what time is it? I'm like, daytime.
Let me just stick my hand to the sun and the horizon. It looks about 4 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
It always kills me. People are so infatuated with time. Like, oh, time. It's like daytime, man. Work when you work, sleep when you sleep, eat when you're hungry. It's simple life. Just gotta let it. Try not to get stressed. Chill. Enjoy. It's easy to say now that I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. Totally stoked. Land's very peaceful.
Nice. Well done, dude. Well
Yeah.
done. Very much needed.
Jeff, cool. I'll be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. We'll wrap. See what's going on with the
Yes.
market. See if this thing bounces out. For sure. All right. See you guys.
Ciao, Bella.
Yep.